In this tutorial, I want to take you through something cool. I'm with my student Irene Sila, and of course we are at Benelix Media Ed office. Today I want to show you and my student Irene Sila how to do something or reuse Adobe Photoshop character. This is something about or this is an icon. These are just point of editing that students need to know. So this is what we call character. This is what we call character. Character is just but part of editing. So when I say character, I simply mean a area. This is a certain area inside the Adobe Photoshop whereby you will be just using to do some of your graphic design. You can see this is what we call character. Character is just an area. This is just an area. When I talk of area, I simply mean this is just a point of correction or a point of editing, somewhere where you can do better some of your works. So today I want to show you and Irene how to do some things here. And of course, editing at Adobe Photoshop has been very simple, simplified by character. Irene, note that when you are editing some words, text, boxes, you will need to use, but specifically character is used for editing words, text. So character goes hand in hand with this icon. So whenever you text something inside Adobe Photoshop in a new document, remember in our previous tutorial we were able to learn how to open and save a new file, how to add text, how to add a box, and how to do some things here and there, how to erase, how to rasterize, and all those things. But for today I want us to go through Adobe character. Malimu, I understand so many of you are wondering, why would I consider to teach Irene Adobe character as a topic or as a subtopic in this Photoshop tutorial? The reason why I wanted to show how to use some basics of character is simply to make its work neat. If I really want to make your work neat, and if you people want to make your work neat, you need to get an understanding of basics of Adobe character. Where to find Adobe character? Number one, remember to subscribe our YouTube channel. Remember to like. Remember to comment. I'm Bernard Mbua, and welcome. This is coming up. Adobe character, as I said earlier, is just something, or is just an icon. Let me just use this template. Remember, I showed you on a previous file or on a previous tutorial how to design a new document. Designing new document, where you go and select whichever setting you want. But today I just wanted to show you how to use character. On our next tutorial, maybe I'll teach you how to use this line, but I understand that this line comprises of things that you have learned, like for example, crop. Here you can crop your document here. You can, so I'll just teach you on the next document. I'll teach you on how to do that. Again, on this tutorial, remember it is very, very important for you to surely make some alignment on your work or correct some text. If you want to write some text in these fonts or in these fonts, make them big, make them long, make them wide, make them slim, squeezed, whatever things you want to do, you must know how to use Adobe character. And for now, as I said earlier, I'll just use this template which I had created earlier. On this version, I'll just show you how to create Adobe, how to use Adobe character. Adobe character is found here. This is what we call Adobe character. Again, in most times, you might not find it here. You might not find it here. How? For example, if I close it like that, it is just here. But sometimes you may not find Adobe character here. So if you don't find it here, you can just go direct to Windows and press on Adobe character. So when you press on Adobe character, it will take you here. In case you don't find you don't find this icon here, you can just go to Windows and do the clicking on Adobe character. After closing, I'll just go direct to text. I write something. I write Benelux Media. Remember, this is a sponsor company, Benelux Media. After that, I will change color. This color cannot be seen, so I'll put something cool like that. Of course, like that. I'll just use that color. I know you have so many colors you can use, but let me just, for this tutorial, use this color. Remember, I want to show you how to use character, so I'll just come here to character. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? I want to make this name in a small letter. So to make this name to be in a small letter, I just click here. So it has just become a small letter. If I want it to be a capital letter, I press here, double T. This is a capital letter. If I want this name to slide, to go sliding, I press here. It has slided. If I don't want it to slide, I just press here. If I want this name to be on a bold, I press here. So this is a bold name. So if I want it to be bold, bigger, I'll just press there. So it's bold and bigger. If I want to underline this text, I'll just press there. I have underlined this text. If I want to underline, I want to remove the underline anchor, I'll just press there. If I want to cut in between this text, I'll just press here, and I have cut in between the text, because sometimes we'll see some posters with things which are cut alongside the text. So this is how to cut it. If I want to do what? If I want to, yes, I remove the cut, because on this one I don't want to be cutted. So if you want to do what? If you want to make this this text big upward, this is what you do. Upward, big upward, big upward. You want to minimize it? Yeah. So you can just come here and just come close to T, and then you do it like that. Upward. If you want to make this text space up, you just come direct to this point and just start spacing up. If you want to make the names spacing, if you want to make want the name spacing, so that is how about spacing. This is how about spacing. This icon here, spacing. How you want it? How you just want it? You can just minimize it. How you can just space it or squeeze it. For example, if you want to squeeze it, so we'll just go again. We have squeezed it. If you want to space it, we just come here and space and space and space. And when we are satisfied, like for example, you will see on TV or on posters, like something has been written positioned. Okay. So you will see on some posters that the designers did it like this. For example, small letter, and then they have made it like that. They have made it like that. Like that. You will see this on so many posters. They have done it like that. And then you will see they have positioned it somewhere here. So that is what they do, okay? That is what they do, to space up and to make things cool. So I can just return it to normal, increase it in size to come back to the position of originality, and then I will do what? Yes, I will bring it there. Okay, I think that's the normal position. So I want to do something else with this text. What do I want to do with this text? I want to do what? This is to space up. This is to make this text grow. Okay, this is to make, whenever you use this A/A, this area, it is when you want to, for example, if this positioned add something else like positioned false or positions fold. If you want to minimize this space here, it is minimized here. This is spacing in between lines. It is spacing here. So if I take it this, okay, you have to select it. If I take it this side, you can see it is coming. If you want them to be downwards, you can just go about that side. Okay. If you want to increase the size of this positioned foot, I'll just do it here. I'll increase. If you want to minimize, I'll just minimize. This is made for if you don't want to use shortcuts. For example, if I just do like this one, I just minimize. Okay, these are shortcuts, but Adobe Character carries all what is needed for you to do. If you want to change this name into another font, I'll just come here and select here. Okay, of course, as obvious, you are used to select changing fonts here. Okay, but you can also come here and change the font there. You can click here to remove the capitalization, and you can see you have a good positioned here. So your position is good here. So okay, I want to undo. Okay, I cannot undo. I want to undo to take this thing back. I want to remove food to be able to edit this very well. So I want to increase and do what, and just put it there. Positioned. All right. So you can also use Adobe Character to do what else? Matrix. Okay, this matrix is made for at some point types slash vectors, but let me leave that for today. So I said you can just change the font here. You can change the language you are using here. Remember changing language here can mix your Photoshop. Remember interfering with some things here can change your Photoshop permanently into some things you will never know. Okay, so it is always ways to remain with English. That will enable, if you change language, it will change even in these areas. So you can affect it, find it that you cannot use Photoshop because you don't know what exactly it is meaning. So this class was simply made for Adobe Photoshop and was made for you to understand and learn about character. So that was simple about character. So you can just use character for that purpose, to make things slide, to make things capital, to make things underscore. This is just to make the first name capital. This is just to capitalize the first name, the first letter by clicking here. Okay, this is just to position. This is to position something like TM. Whenever you see like a food company, and then you see another TM upside down, or when you want to write fifth, 5 and a C, are using this thing. If you want to underline, if you want to cut in between, all those things I think I've just shown you how to go about it. So you can also change the color inside this area. You can just change the color. So you will click here and change the color and put OK. So it has changed the color. So that was all about for today's class. This was all about how to use Adobe Character. May we meet again in the next class. I'm happy to be with you and to continue teaching you. I was with Irene Sila, and later we were joined by Sarah Kyoko. May you have a good evening, and may you continue learning Photoshop, because this is the future of graphic design and whatever things you want to design. For today, in class. Bye.